Pauline Lucas, and it's been 8 weeks that I had my total hip replacement on the left side at the anterior approach. And I'm a physical therapist, and I'm a yoga teacher and a yoga therapist. And while I was going through the first weeks of recovery from surgery, I was really aware that I should work my upper body, because often we forget. We're so busy thinking about how to take good care of our leg, which is a really good thing to do, that we forget that we should also continue strengthening the upper body. So today I'm going to show you some exercises using a rubber band of this type. You can do different strengths. This one is fairly strong, it's a blue one, and if you use the TheraBand system, the least resistance would be the yellow, and then the next one up would be the red, and then green, then blue, and then we get some really strong ones, the black and the gray, or silver. So have some bands ready if you have those. If you don't, you can still make the movements and just create some inner resistance by tensing your muscles, and I will guide you through that. If you choose, you can also have a set of small dumbbells handy for 2 of the exercises that we'll be doing that you can actually use dumbbells for. And those are shoulder abduction, so that way you know what dumbbells you need, and biceps curls. So I'm going to use a rubber band for all these exercises, but if you like, you can use some dumbbells as well. Do use your precautions when you pick up those dumbbells, and remember how much or how little really you're supposed to lift. My restrictions were no more than 20 pounds, so do not get those really big heavy dumbbells out. So let's start by sitting up straight. You can sit on a chair like I am without armrests, because with armrests it's really, it's going to get in the way. If you're not ready yet to sit on a chair without armrests, if it's too hard for you to get up from there, then do them on your bed. So somewhere where where you're sitting a little higher up and it's easier for you to get up, or just ask somebody to help you. So let's start by sitting up straight and by rolling the shoulders backwards, just as a way to loosen up, to warm up the body for the exercises. When we're doing the strengthening exercises, I'm only going to guide you through 1 set of 10. If you like to do more, you can either just repeat the video, or you might memorize the video, or pause after each exercise and do 2 more sets of each one. All right, a few forward. Very important to keep breathing, and very important to not create any pain. No pain in your arms, no pain in your neck or shoulders, and no pain in your hip or your leg. Good, and arms next to you, and breathing in, lifting your arms. Breathing out, press your hands together as you lower your arms down. And let's do 2 more like that. Hands together and lower them down. And again. And lower down. And let's start with our first exercise with the rubber bands. And what we're going to start with is rowing. And so what you can do is you can place the band under 1 foot, or under both, whichever is comfortable for you. I'm going to do both right now, with the feet about hip width apart. And this one happens to have handles, but if you just use another band that doesn't have that, you can just wrap it around your hands. And move your feet a little forward, sit up tall, tummy tight, shoulders back. And we're going to start by pulling the elbows back. And there's a different ways to do it. You can just do it right here, with your elbows pretty close to your body. I'm going to bring them out a little more, to get a little more activity of the muscles between my shoulder blades. So you pull back here, this is your in-breath, and this is your out-breath. So let's start counting right now. 1, and let go, and 2, and let go, and 3, let go, and 4, letting go, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8 and 9 and 10. Good. And letting go. Another way to do that same exercise, if you're going to do more repetitions, is you could also have your band crossed. Gives just a little bit of a different angle. It would look like this. I honestly like that one a little bit better. So you choose. We'll move on to the next one. With that one, you take the whole of your band about shoulder width, just like that. Shoulders are back, chest is lifted, the knees are bent again, feet flat on the floor. Make sure that your shoulders stay away from your ears. So you're nice and tall. On your in-breath, you're going to open the arms. The hands are staying at about shoulder width or slightly below, and the elbows are slightly bent. The wrists are in a neutral position, so they're not up or down. Are you ready? 10 repetitions. Here we go. Let's count down for this one. 10 and 9. Breathing in as you open. Breathing out as you go forward again. 7 more. 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Last one. All right, and relax it for a moment. Maybe roll your shoulders. Nice. All right. The next one is called a lat pull down. And you're going to hold the band, I would say just slightly wider than shoulder width. And you can just have the flaps hang down. I'll hold it so they're not in front of my face. I'll hold this one. So arms are up like this, shoulders again down, again tummy tight. This arm stays stationary, shoulder down. Then you're going to pull the other arm with a bent elbow down. Good. Pull down. Yeah, that's it. Good. And let's do 8 more. 8. And 7. Watch that other arm that's stationary, keeping the shoulder down. And 6. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. And take a little break. All right, we'll do the other side. If this was pretty easy for you, then you might actually want to tighten up, have your hands a little closer together so you get a little more tension on the band. So arms up, shoulders down, chest up, tummy tight. Now your other arm is staying up and shoulders away from your ear. Now you're going to pull with the other arm. Draw back and down, shoulder blade back and down. Good. So here we go. Let's now start counting. Here's 10. And 9. And 8. You might breathe in here and breathe out here. Or the other way around. It actually doesn't matter too much with this particular exercise. But do make sure you keep breathing. And when I talk, I kind of lose count, but I think we're at 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. And bring it down and just relax, shake your arms out. Feeling pretty good, I hope. So roll your shoulders. All right, so now we're going to move the band behind our back for a chest and triceps exercise. The triceps gets pretty good workout if you're using a walker at this time, or if you're on crutches. So put it behind your back, kind of right underneath your armpits really. And then you're going to take hold of your band. You might wrap it around if you like. Sit up really tall. And then what we're going to do is we lift the elbows a bit. So it's not quite 90 degrees, it's slightly below. You take a breath in, and on the out breath, you start straightening the arms, as if you give a big bear hug right there. On the in breath, you let the arms go back. These are kind of like a combination between bench press and chest flies. Here we go. Take a breath in, and breathe out. And breathing in, and breathing out. 8 more to go. And that's 8. And there's 7. And 6. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Excellent. And bring it down. And take a little break. Maybe roll your shoulders. Again, maybe shake your arms, shake your wrists, shake your hands. And then for the next one, we're going to do shoulder external rotation. Hands again are about shoulder width apart. Now this time the elbows stay close to the body. Palms are upward, hold the band. And then on the in-breath, we're pulling the band. And we may not go very far. I have a pretty strong band here. This is a pretty tough exercise for the rotator cuff. And bring it back in. So you decide. Maybe the first time you do it without a band even. Breathing in here. And breathing out here. All right, let's do 9 more. It's a really good time to work on that good posture. And 7, can you feel those muscles on the back of your shoulder blades? No pain allowed. If you have rotator cuff issues, then maybe make sure you have a lighter band. Maybe put like towels or little pillows underneath your, between your elbow and your body. If it still bothers you, then just skip this exercise. All right. Pull. And let go. Pull and let go. Let's do 2 more. Last one. And rest. All right. We have 2 more exercises to go. The first one, I'm not using any band. This is when you can use your dumbbells. You could, if you'd like to stand, you can stand with a band under your legs. I really don't like using a band for this exercise. So I have pretend dumbbells here. So this one is shoulder abduction. So you hold your band or you hold your dumbbells, or like me, you hold absolutely nothing, just your pretend dumbbells. Again, staying upright, belly strong. On your in-breath, you're lifting your arms. And on your out-breath, you bring them back down. Now you can actually make a fist and tighten those arms while you do that to actually get a little more out of it if you don't use any resistance. And then bring it down. Good. 8 more. And 7 more. Good. And 6 more. And 5 more. And 4 more. And 3. And here comes 2. Staying tall. Breathing. And the last one. Now hold it up for just a few seconds. And bring it down and relax. All right, and we're ready for the last one. The biceps curls, and we can do that with the rubber band, or you can get a hold of some dumbbells, or again, you can do it with nothing, just using the resistance of your own muscles by tensing the hands, making fists, and just pretending that you're having weights in your arms. I'm going to use the band. I'm going to sit a little bit forward, and then again, chest is up, palms of the hands are up, and the elbows stay fairly close to the torso. Shoulder blades down, shoulders away from the ears, and then go ahead and take a breath in. And on the out breath, lift the hands toward the shoulders. In breath, releasing down. Out breath. In breath. Let's do 8 more. And I could have made this band a little shorter so I can actually go all the way down with resistance. That's your choice. So you can go all the way down with resistance. For me, it doesn't make much sense because I have no resistance down here. All right, let's do it again. Breathing out as you lift and breathing in as you lower. Out as you lift and in as you lower. Let's do 5 more. You could also do one arm at a time, but I just think doing both at the same time is a little more time efficient. Out. And out. All right, let's do 2 more. Last one. And then letting it go. And again, shaking out your hands, your arms. As maybe you reach the arms up and stretch a bit overhead. Using one arm here to lengthen and the other. And then opening halfway, bring the arms all the way back, lifting the chest. And then rounding the back, clasping the hands together. Pushing them forward, stretching the muscles between the shoulder blades. One more in-breath, lifting both arms. And then lower the arms down all the way. And I hope you enjoyed that. Namaste.